From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Check, Mike 42. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Slam.
They'll run on first down. Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Let's go. Check, butt sit. Check, butt sit. Quick the edge. Come. Protein spill. Go! Mike! Go! Mike's 42! Watch the run!
Play action. Now Wilson. Looking deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On play action, now Carr. He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
6-18. 22. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Deuce. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Express. No, me. Like 22.
From the gun, it's Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sims. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Mike 22.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. On play action, it's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Carr to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
It's our time. It's our time. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Bring it. Bring it.
On second down, it's Hall, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Hey, 25's the mic. 25's the mic. Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. Go, go. The mic. We're going 25's the mic. I got one, I got one, I got one. Ready, go.
Play action. It's Wilson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
64 weak. Charlie.
Here's Wilson. And he'll find Hall. That catch good for only a couple. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Hey, 25's the mic. 25's the mic. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. You don't want it? You don't want none of that. Give me that. Pick up the ball. Go. Hey, 25. Alpha. We're going 25's the mic.
From the 36, Wilson throwing the out route and complete. That's Hall. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Yeah, that's what I do.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Mike's 22. Check.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Mike's 22.
Now Carr. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Get ready.
I got him. Double tight, guys. Double tight.
We got three, fellas. We got 3. Don't let 89 go deep. Whatever you do. 89 go deep.
Now Carr again.
Shift.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day all day.
Now a play fake. Carr
Watch safety creep.
sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We're going 25's the mic.
It's our time. This is our time. Yes!
Hey, 25's the mic.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Let's go now. 60 out clock. Exit.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
Bound to lose one.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
On 3rd down, Hall, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And rallies on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
On 1st down, Carr. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Mike, check 33. 33.
Watch the backer. Watch the backer. Hey, check Mike.
Now Carr.
Here we go.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on,
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
We ain't giving up nothing.
Shotgun now for Carr. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Later 9, 33.
Come to my world. We want it. Come.
Express.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check.
Carl trying again on 2nd down. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
Let's go.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Single receiver. Island over there. Single receivers.
To throw his Carr. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Like 26-37.
2nd down and goal. Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. 7-34. 22, Mike 22. Blue Dan.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And how about that for just running out the clock? The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Mike 42. Mike 42.
They go play action with Wilson. Man open, here is Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic.
He's scared. Switch.
Delta.
They go play action now. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Mike 42, Mike 42. I know he ain't got it.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Khalif Raymond now.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark.